What's up, everybody? Check out this area I'm at. This is over around Winter Park, close to Orlando area. And it's called Mead Botanical Garden. And it's an urban park. And it's got little creeks that run through it. All kinds of different plants. Native, mostly native is what I've seen. But I don't know it all. We're gonna take a walk through and check it out and see. There's my wife over there. Samantha's down in the water trying to beat the heat. But check out the cypress knees. Yeah, we're gonna walk through the park and check it out. Look at the cypress knees and the clear water. I'm not sure if this is spring fed or just clean, clear water. It's cool, but it's not cold like spring water. What a beautiful area. We're gonna walk through and I'm gonna bring y'all with me. I found this little park on the All Trails app. We were over in Orlando for an event and had some time to spare. So I just started looking up parks near me or trails near me. And this is what it came up with. And it's not disappointing. It actually is around a little over a mile. But there's little off trails here and there, so you can spend some time in here. And it's nice. Here's a little sign, I guess, stating kind of where we're at in the park. First one that I've seen that I paid attention to. It looks like this pops out to a pond. All kinds of fish in this water. Got a bridge we're fixing to walk over. This is some pretty good running water through here. There's a huge, probably, chain of lakes over here in Winter Park, Orlando area, so maybe it's all flowing from one lake to the next. This is gorgeous. Here we are on the bridge, about to walk over the creek, and there's a Plecostomus armored catfish, invasive. We really don't like them, but they're everywhere. There he goes. Some of the trails getting a little muddy. We did have a good rain last night. It looks like they've gotten a little bit over here this way too. We've seen a couple snakes already. And they got feeders. They're feeding squirrels, feeding ducks, feeding birds. All right, let's keep going. Got a nice little sitting spot here. I seen on a bank sign it was 94 degrees on our way over here. And it feels more like 85 degrees under here, so this is a good place to beat the heat. Oh, there's a big old bass. We've seen several of them too. There it is. They have plenty of places around here for, like, I don't know, events. Get married. That would be an event. But even another spot I'll show you all here in a minute. I don't know, some sort of little theater looking area that we saw earlier. What we got here? A litter station. Check this out.
Yeah, that's nice.
Maybe you should grab one. Grab a bucket.
Or pick her in a bucket and place litter in your walk.
Yeah, if we see anything, we'll pick it up. At least she will, and I'll video her doing it.
Does this work?
Yeah.
Alright, let's try.
That's a pretty cool deal. We got to come back this way anyways. There's that theater I was talking about, the amphitheater. Guess you could have some sort of renaissance back there. Here's a picnic table area, just covered. And ain't nobody out here on a Saturday, really. I mean, there's some, but not many. And look at all these plants. And you can just meander through the trails. They got a lot of the stuff labeled. This park has a lot to offer.
Come show them that big
There's
tree in that bush.
Another look at that. Let's see the big tree in the bush.
And not in the bush, in the pot.
Oh, in the pot, yeah. Does it have a label on it?
Yeah, it's down in the pot.
Yeah, check out this thing tied up here. Tied up within itself. It's a queen's wreath. Concreted in a pot, or concreted pot. That's pretty cool. There's all this stuff around here. Find any trash?
Not yet.
Well, that's a good thing.
All I can hear is that hi ho, off to work we go.
Hey.
Oh, a bunny rabbit.
Yeah, here's a swamp rabbit. Alright, we'll keep going, let the other people look at it. I'll go up and around.
We gotta go that way.
Yeah, we do, don't we? They're pretty tame. They're about blind. Pretty good sized boardwalk out here through a swamp too. And it's dense through here. You always got the people who think they got to tag everything. But just look, I mean, listen to the, I don't know, cicadas? Is that what that is?
I
think so too. They're pretty loud. Looks like an old bridge used to go through there. Some old remnants of a boardwalk. The trails brought us back against this creek. And it's got some little waterfalls. I mean, you're not really out in the boonies here, and that's where I would kind of want to live, but this ain't too bad. Have this in your backyard. We haven't found any trash yet to put in the bucket.
No.
There's the boardwalk. There's an egret.
He's hunting.
Well, there's plenty in there. Just gotta be fast. There's another little bridge. What do you got? Yep, that shoe's trash. It's just sitting there. First piece of trash. Toting out a one-legged guy's shoe.
Whoever lost it ain't coming back.
Oh, there's another egret fishing. Let's see if he has any luck. Yeah, he's busy cleaning himself. Let's look over here. Another little waterfall area.
Oh, there's a turtle.
There's a turtle?
Yep. He's going
Which way?
under. He's going this way.
I don't see it.
He's coming back this way. He should be over here. Unless he stayed under.
We're looking for a turtle. He's hiding from us.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some trash. Pick it up and put it in the bucket. Oop, hey,
Mm-mm.
more trash.
Oh, I thought it was a snake.
It's not a snake, it's trash.
Well, I got a shoe and a sock.
There we go. Now we gotta find the person.
One-legged guy.
One-legged guy. Might have been a girl.
Maybe.
What is that place? They got like terrariums and stuff in there. Probably an educational center.
Uh-oh, more trash.
More trash? Dig it up.
Some nice business card.
Probably the trash man's. Look at this. Oh, there's a big bass. There you go. There's two of them. I don't know what that is. They're big though. Yeah, I think this must be an educational center. We're on the back side of them rocket chairs and porch. We got a mural painted on the back of it. Looks like they got a little library over there of some sort. They got a little book library.
It's cute.
And it's stocked full too.
It's cute.
We're gonna take our bucket back and the trash we picked up, or she picked up. Here's some over here. Nope. Is that trash? Yep.
Yep. There's really not much trash here though. It's pretty clean.
Yeah, it's pretty clean. Alright, we're returning to the litter station. We'll dump the trash bucket, clean it out for the next person.
Ew, I should have kept my stick.
Yeah. Thanks, babe. Good job.
Keep it clean, people.
That's right. They got a bat house over there on a pole, and then they left up a old dead tree for the woodpeckers, and they certainly use it.
Oh, there's bees up there.
Oh, there is. That dark spot right there is just a gang of bees all on the edge of it. They got a hive in there.
That's cool.
Yep, that is cool. Glad you spotted that. They got a little Stonehenge area in here. That's what Samantha dubbed it as, Stonehenge. But she pointed out this palm over here. She called it a fan palm. That's pretty spectacular. Let's see what it says. See if she's right.
Let's see.
A traveler's tree. Maybe.
Never heard of that.
Well,
If they're wrong, I'm right.
I know. Everybody knows that. God dang. She said, "Where does this trail go?" I said, "Let's check it out. I see water down here. This is cool." Let's see if I can get snake bit. What a park.
Jumped in the water.
Something just jumped in?
Yeah. You see that bubble?
Oh yeah. Maybe a turtle, maybe a gator. What a park they got here. People that keep up with this do a really good job. And that it's available to the public just to come on in and walk around. It's pretty neat. All kinds of different, flora and fauna, right?
I'm pretty sure this is cardboard or something.
Cardboard.
It's called a cardboard plant, something cardboard.
Alright. This would be her dream job to actually keep up with this place.
I would love that.
She loves this kind of stuff.
You wanna go swimming?
Yeah, you just wade in that one. You ain't gonna swim too much. Alright, we gotta get up out of here this way.
What is big old ferns. How big those ferns are.
Yeah, them are humongous. They got little saws on the bottom of them. Boy, look at the points.
Yeah, they're tough.
I don't know what kind of fern that is.
It's taller than me.
Ooh, look.
Mm-hmm.
Even on the branches there. We've seen a greenhouse over here she's got to stop and look at. What kind of vine is that?
I think that's a potato vine. Or maybe grape.
Or maybe hibiscus?
No.
That's not even a vine, is it? Yeah, I don't know nothing. That's pretty though.
Yeah.
There's this big old greenhouse here.
Let's go around this way.
Stocked full of theses and thosens. Oh, look at the cactus.
Look at the baby pineapple.
Baby pineapples.
Look how whittle it is.
What kind is it?
Pineapple.
Yeah, a whittle one.
That's a whittle pineapple.
What is that? What is that right there?
That's a type of cactus that will really hurt you.
What's it? Same with that one. Ooh, that looks dangerous. I don't know what kind of plants these are. They're pretty much labeled though. Let's go check it out before my phone dies.
It's locked.
Yep, video surveillance. I'm videoing them videoing me. Oh, there's water running in there somewhere. Let's see what these statues are over here. Got some birdhouses up on the trees. Oh, there's a statue right there. Didn't even see it. And you got a colorful bracelet on. Let's check out these over here. There's a couple more. Wheat? Yeah. I thought she had a dead turkey. I thought it was a turkey tail. And this one's collecting firewood.
Yeah.
Alright, I noticed that. And then another one over there. We'll check it out in a minute. We're still headed down this path. This is the park that just keeps on giving. We was walking down that road there and it just kind of takes you back to where they store all their equipment. Here's an area inside the park that they actually did a controlled burn on. And I think that's awesome how they're managing this little plot of land that's tucked in these cities, tucked in between the cities. They're doing a real good job with it. Because I looked on my map, I knew we was going to be over here for a little bit, and I looked on my map and I kept scrolling out, looking for some sort of wilderness area, and there ain't a whole lot around. So I was happy to kind of find this. Right here is a very cool area where they have active gopher tortoise nesting areas. There's one right there, right at the edge of the hole. And all this, I believe all this is native plants to Florida. And most of it, if not all of it, has some sort of label on it letting you know what it is. And I think that that's awesome. Very educational, even for me, because I don't know most of it. Probably 99% of it, I don't really know. And here's another hole there. What a neat place. They do a really good job. Oh, there's another. Let's see if I don't scare it. I don't want to spook it. Very cool. And at first, I kind of felt a little bit weird about walking through there. Like, you know, they do have paths, but they have it all labeled. How else are you going to see what it is if you don't get over to it? And I don't see anything stating that I can't walk over there. I thought I'd show you all that area. And there's another hole there. Very cool area. Here's what I think is a banyan tree growing up through here. I'm getting close back to where I started. Samantha's already went back to the car. She had flip-flops on, and we've getting close to around 2.5 miles meandering through all these trails. I'll drop my map at the end of the video and you can see. But there's little nooks and crannies all through here where you can explore. There's the lake that I started out with in the video. I'm gonna head back to the parking area. I appreciate y'all watching my videos. I thought this was a little cool place. Just off the cuff, found, just out riding around. And I really wanted to share it with y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. And join me on the next time I'm out in the woods. See y'all.